In today's episode of Value in My Toy Collection, we're going to value a couple more of our Star Wars shelves. You know, we have a massive Star Wars collection, so we can only take a couple shelves at a time. Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My dream in life has always been to own a toy museum. So it's finally happened. I've bought a building, and now I've got to move this massive collection and value it into the building. We're calling it the Toy Vault because it's an old bank building located in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that actually has two large vaults. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection, and then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's start this episode of Value in My Toy Collection and value some toys. Well, let's jump right in and start valuing some toys. We're going to start with these little bitty figures we have. I think these are Imaginext, but I'm not sure. And we have Hans, Chewbacca, Luke Skywalker, and C-3PO, and we'll value those at about $3 each. So that's about, $12 more we can add to our total. And then we have these three large figures back here. We'll just say about $10 for all three of those. And then we have a Princess Leia M&M Christmas tree ornament, and she's worth about $10 still with a tag. And then we have this R2-D2 plastic figure. He's probably worth about $5. And then we have this Hot Wheels series of the different Star Wars characters, and these are in mint condition, and they're worth about $10 each. And then we have these really cool vintage glasses from the 80s that came from Burger King, and you had to go each week to get a glass. So that was a good way for Burger King to make you keep coming back every week to buy some food. But these are worth about $12 each. And then we have this loose Princess Leia doll, and she's worth about $15. And then we have a Princess Leia and R2-D2 doll in the box from the Forces of Destiny series, and it's worth about $35. And then we have the M&M set with the Luke and Leia, and they're worth about $14. And then we have this doll. This is the Disney exclusive Princess Leia. She's worth about $280. Finally, we had one worth something. Next up, we have this Hot Wheels Han Solo speeder worth about $10. I have this little Yoda and Darth Vader cube from a fast food restaurant. It's worth about $10. And we have a couple more Hot Wheels. We have the Mandalorian car, worth about $10. And then the Jedi car, also worth about $10. And then let's see, up here at the top, we have a couple Star Wars night lights. These are worth about $5 each. The problem with the new Star Wars toys is they've just made so many toys, it's hard for any of them to really increase in value. Alright, let's get into this. This is a whole set of blind boxes, the Star Wars blind boxes. They're worth about $7 each because they haven't been open. And we have 12 of these, so that's about $84 for the set. And then the display box itself is worth about $10. And then we have a Mighty Mugs Poe Dameron, worth about $10. And then a Mighty Mugs Chewbacca, also worth about $10. We have this little Rey Big Head plush, also worth about $10. And then also from Hot Wheels, we have these little cars called Battle Rollers. We have 5 of these, and they're worth about $8 each still in the box. So that's another $40 we can add to our grand total. And then we have this steel sealed Star Wars Monopoly board game worth about $25. Next up, we have this 6-pack of 12-inch figures called Rebel Heroes from Target, and it's worth about $50. And then we have this pretty large BB-8 plush, still with a tag. It's worth about $20. And then we have these interactive figures. Now, these, when you put batteries in them and turn them on, they're supposed to fight with each other. And they're worth about $25 each, so that's another $75 we can add to our total. And then we have some of the Infinity figures. We have Luke and Leia in their box, with about $18. And then we have several of the loose figures still in their box. And we have one loose figure of Han Solo. Loose, he's worth about $5. But these in their box, they're worth about $12 each. So we have 5 of these, so that's about $60 more we can add to our total. Next, we have this embroidered black droid plush. It's worth about $10 with a tag. And then we have a BB-8 metal heart-shaped Valentine tin, probably worth about $5 to collectors. And then we have these cool little pins and keychains. This keychain's worth about $5. And then these collectible pins in their packaging are worth about $10 each, and we have 5 of these, so that's another $50 we can add to our total. Now, I don't even remember where I got these from. That's one thing I really like about going through all my stuff and making these videos. It's almost like Christmas time. I'm finding things I didn't even know I had. Then we have these little Pez dispensers, these 2-packs, and they're worth about $12 each. Then we have these. These are called Itty Bitties from Hallmark. They got in on the Star Wars craze as well, and they make Itty Bitties of other characters too. But I couldn't get the whole set of these because I collect too much as it is. But the little Chewbacca Itty Bitties worth about $15. And then Han Solo, he's worth about $15 as well. And then the Jawa figure, he's worth about $15. I just think they're the cutest little things. And then Princess Leia, she's worth about $20. And then Luke Skywalker's worth about $15. And then we have a bunch of Funko figures. We have the Han Solo number 79 worth about $11. And let's see who else we have. We have this Wobblers Jyn Erso worth about $12. We have a Princess Leia number 80. She's worth about $13. We have this little Stormtrooper candy dispenser worth about $10. A little plastic R2-D2 figure worth about $5. And then a Darth Vader candy dispenser worth about $10. And then we have the Princess Leia number 218 Funko. She's worth about $17. Then we have the number 161 Rey figure worth about $10. And then we have this really cool Yoda Santa hat. It's worth about $15. And then we have number 153 Saw Gerrera, worth about $15. We have the number 250 figure, Tobias Beckett. He's worth about $12. We have the 3-pack of Ewoks. They're worth about $45. And then we have the number 138 Captain Cassian Andor, worth about $12. We have number 199 Supreme Leader Snoke, worth about $10. And then the 3-pack of Hammerhead, Walrus Man, and Greedo, worth about $33. And then we have figure number 141, Baze Malbus, worth about $10. And then we have Jyn Erso, number 138, worth about $12. And number 142, Director Orson Krennic, worth about $12. A Tusken Raider plush worth $25. Have a Yoda green plastic egg worth $6. And then a little Jawa Pez dispenser that's worth about $12. Then we have these 2-packs. They're worth about $10 each with the double Pez dispensers. And And then we have this 4-pez set in the Millennium Falcon worth $12. Princess Leia figure, it's worth about $10. And the BB-8 candy dispenser is worth about $10. Darth Vader with the Santa hat's worth $12. And the R2-D2 puzzle's worth $8. The little character singing ornament's worth about $8 too. That's really cute. And then this BB-8 unopened Jell-O box that's worth about $10 for Jell-O. Our R2-D2 bubbles are worth about $8. And then our Yoda bubbles are also worth about $8. Our newer loose Leia doll's worth about $16. And then our BB-8 Jedi 12-inch figure is worth about $15 in the box. And then we have a Chewbacca Pez dispenser still in the pack, worth about $7. Have this cool Darth Vader case and watch worth at least $30. And then we have these cool crochet kits and this little Greedo mug. The Greedo mug is worth about $20 still in the box. It's a goblet, actually. And then the crochet kits, they're worth about $13 each. I really wish I had a friend that knew how to crochet and they would make me these little characters. They're so cute. But I'll just keep them in the box in the Star Wars collection for now. And then we have this really large Millennium Falcon crayon and marker set. It's worth about $25 still in the packaging. And then we have this really large Stormtrooper canvas you hang on the wall, worth about $25. And then we have this X-Wing Starfighter radio remote control toy. It's worth about $70. And then we have a little loose 10-inch Ezra Bridger, worth about $10. And then we have a Minnie Mouse. It's the Queen Amidala, worth about $20. And we have a little Yoda goldfish bag, probably worth about $5. It's a limited edition. All right, then we have these big figs. We have this one of Jedi Luke in the box. He's worth about $60. And then we have the Jyn Erso, worth about $35. And then we have the big Ezra Bridger, worth about $30 in the box. And then Greedo is worth about $40. And over here on the side, we have a door greeter of Chewbacca in a Santa hat worth about $35. We have this Sarlacc attack set with Mickey Mouse that's worth about $150. And an M&M plush of Queen Amidala worth about $12. And then some non-Star Wars stuff. We have this Hot Wheels metal sign worth at least $40. It's worth a lot more than that on eBay, but I said $40. And the Spider-Man shelf's worth about $15. These are things I've already done videos for with like superheroes and other miscellaneous things I need to add because I didn't have them for the video. Here we have a G.I. Joe Stalker or Striker figure worth about $10. A Garfield cards in a tin worth about $10. I got that on Whatnots for $2. A little Snow White worth about $3. A Clown Around Unicorn worth about $7 loose. A Mrs. Pot from Beauty and the Beast worth about $6. And then some soda Funkos. We have the Holiday Groot worth about $15. And then Venom, he's worth about $10. And then we have Edward Frog from the Lost Boys worth about $14. Stitch is worth about $17. Spikey from Killer Clowns from Outer Space is worth $15. Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog is worth $13. The Creeper from Scooby-Doo is worth $22. And Alan Frog from the Lost Boys is worth $11. Vintage M&M lunchbox worth about $20. A soda Funko of the Pumpkin King from Nightmare Before Christmas worth about $18. And Rapunzel's father from Tangled worth $7. So with this being our 197th video, our previous videos totaled $564,303. And with this video, with mainly our Star Wars items, we can add another $2,480 to our total, which makes our grand total for episode 197 $566,783. Now remember, I am no millionaire. I've just been collecting toys for about 40 years, going to yard sales, flea markets, thrift stores, and eBay, and it's just accumulated to this massive total. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm off to make some more toy videos and value the rest of my collection. If you'd like to see the toys up close and follow me, you can find me on Facebook under the Toy Vault of Mississippi.